Maybe make it go this way. Is that better? I don't know if that's better. Direct light this way. Let's see what happens when I do that. Good morning. We are in my living room. I'm changing my chat to all chat, where I am. Here we go. Let's see, maybe that would be good. Can you see well? I hope so. Good morning, Muriel. All right, so we are working on some batting. We have some, good morning, Annette. Good morning, Pat. We have some squares. These happen to be 6.5. We have some flannel scraps that I have cut to 6.5 to maximize my scraps. And I have a baby quilt I need to make on the fly here. So some of these were already cut when I went through my scraps, so I just went with the size because that's what I had most of, and then I just cut more to add to it. Good morning, Andrea. And then we have a pile of batting scraps, just pieces like this. And we're gonna kind of franken bat these together and then cut out the batting size that we need. So we are definitely maximizing what we have in stash and in-house. As you can see here, I have the Rocketeer. Let me turn this around. We're gonna go around with the cart. Here we go. You're seeing, what are you seeing? Are you seeing, oops, sorry. There we are. There is the Rocketeer. So yesterday, this machine here was seized. Nothing was operating on it. Yesterday, between lying on this couch, which is right here, and working on this to get this to work, that's what I did yesterday. But I did mostly lying around. I really am really tired, and my body is really tired just for whatever reason, for motion. I'm thinking in my head about sewing, but my body's thinking about resting. But I did actually went ahead and restored it. And if you notice over here, I ordered a walking foot for actually my 301, but this is also a slant foot, so I put that on here. I got the zigzag to work and the straight stitch. I didn't check the other couple of stitches it does, so I guess we'll try to figure that out. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. And I'm going to use this because it's the only thing right now that I have a walking foot, and I need a walking foot in order to be successful with this rag quilt. So we're going to put ourselves right here. And I'm not going to probably be able to see a lot of your chat because I'm in this other room. But I will try. I'm going to go get my glasses. Sorry, it took me a little longer. I had to go get my tea too. Today I'm having organic baked cinnamon apple bread tea from Tasso. That's the tea choice for today. Let's see. Oh no, I found last night the card for the place around the same sewing machine. Well, so yeah, I'm gonna come over here. Let's see. I think you can see, I don't know, because that chat box now is in the way. All right, we're gonna go with it. So this table's new to me. My honey painted it pink before he left. And so let's come here. Let's turn it on. Hopefully it works. I look like I'm I got a new I've got a new stand someone just gave me. I just haven't plugged it in yet and see how it works. It follows me around supposedly. So that's something new to look into. All right, so let's process before I change out the color. These batting scraps. All right, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So we're gonna go with that. And here we are. So I'm gonna set this at zigzag, and zigzag is, let's see. There's that one. And there. So it's BL, because that's the code for this, is BL is zigzag. And I am going to go ahead and we're going to zigzag. I think I'm going to leave it there and see what happens. The zigzag is okay. It's not like the ones on my other machines. But what do you want for a machine that's this age? I mean, all right, so we're going to put this way because it needs to be, oh, I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to butt them together like this. Let me get the, I'm going to close this up. All right, so now I'm going to come here and I'm just using this here, this guide, to see if I even have the measurement I need. This scrap isn't going to work. And this scrap isn't going to work. I have some things that really I should probably toss. Here, that one will work with this one. I think this is, yep, here it is. So that one will work. And this is a great way for us to maximize our batting scraps. I'm getting used to this foot. Okay, we're doing something here. Well, let me see. Yep, it is doing. It's doing it. And this one doesn't make it. This doesn't make the cut. And these two belong together. This should make it. Let me see, maybe if I take off my shoe. This is that one that has a little tiny knob. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sewing without thread. So this is what was happening to me yesterday, and I was getting a little frustrated. Sometimes, and I change the needle, but it's like the thread bunches up. And I'm not sure why. I put a bigger needle in here because the other one I think was shredding it. So we'll see. All right, now we have our next batch of stuff. This doesn't fit. And this two are, oh wait, this one actually might be all good by itself. This one's good by itself. I could cut that one down. And this one, yeah, this one needs to be, it's the right width. The length is a little bit of an issue. All right, here we are. We have another one. And I think we can just then go ahead. I think you get the idea of how I put together my batting scraps to make I'm actually going to add this batting scrap to another piece because these are all the same. Well, this one isn't, but these are all the same size. So these, I think we could do a continuous piece. Let's see. Let me make sure this is the size. Yep, it is. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna have to glue that little piece down. All right, we've got, I'm gonna say we're going good. Let's see, does this fit on this piece? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm gonna attach this to this. Actually, no, I'm gonna attach it to this one because this is all the same. Yep. See what I mean? This is, it is shredding this. And I have a bigger needle in here because the other needle was shredding it. Oh, maybe it's too much. You know what? It could be the tension. Let me try the tension with it. Let me see. Let's let the tension a little looser. Let's see. Can you tell I'm not used to this machine yet? Where is everything? Oh, there it is. All right. Well, the back looks good, so maybe it was a tension. All right. So we have now these, and then we're going to cut them down, but I'm not going to cut them down now. Let me show you what this looks like. See? All right, I see a question. Okay. Let's see, we have good morning, Kavya, John. Let's see who else. Pat. I found we said that. I Frankenstein my bat pieces together so they are not wasted. That's what I'm trying to do now. I had an older machine that did the thread bunching, and it turned out it didn't like the speed I was sewing at, and I had to slow down a bit. Then it worked. Okay. Well, we're going to try that too. I tried all different things. I will tell you, I've been messing with this machine yesterday quite a bit. I'm going to put this all over there. And we're going to move this over. Let me show you what I was working on. I was working on these. See these? Yep. I am trying to make the rugs for for the house in different aquas and teals. And I have never done a jelly roll rug. So I took my batting. Well, here's my strips. So I cut all aqua strips. And then I cut my batting from the sides, you know, which maybe the batting was about 3 inches. I always kept that, so I trimmed those down. And then I bought one of these. And boy, this is fantastic, this thing. So that's what I've been working on. I did a lot of things. I tried this here. This here is an automatic zigzagger for your 301. I put this on my 301 and it works great, but it wasn't like, it was too thick. And so it worked great on regular fabric, but not so much when it was all with all like the batting and the other stuff. If you have a ballpoint needle, you might try that for doing your Frankenbatten. Yep, so those are things I'm working on. All right, let me see, can I get some tea? All right, so now that I'm gonna go to sew that other stuff, I have never actually wound a bobbin on here. So this will be fun. This will be an adventure. Take that off. And here is this one is a variegated. Oh wait, how do you wind your bobbin if? Oh, here we go. Huh. Okay, so I guess you put your bobbin on this thing. And you put it on this. It's funny because it gives you directions for everything except for how to wind your bobbin. So we're going to just go with what I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I feel like that's not right, but we'll see. Oh, the bobbin isn't moving. So something's going on. That doesn't do that. So maybe the bobbin, I'm going to have to figure out the bobbin situation. Oh, wait, here we go. Maybe this goes like this. I see. This goes like this, but I can't get this bobbin to engage. Guess I should have thought of that before I came on here, huh? Nope. Does this tell me anything about that? Nope, this doesn't. This is good too. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm going to use this on the top, and we're just going to go with whatever thread on the bottom. How about that? Because I do have some pre-wound bobbins that this machine came with, so that's what we're going to do. And this machine is kind of tricky. It's a tricky type of threading. Does anybody have one of these Rocketeers? All right, here we go. Let's see how we do. All right, we've got that. Let's go get our fabric. So again, I put my one piece there. I have my batting in the center. I'm going to come in here and take the top. And I'm just going to do a basic X. You can get fancy with your stitches if you like, but I'm just going to make a basic, oops, but I'm not going to do it with zigzag. So I have to reprogram. I call it reprogram, but there's not really any reprogramming. Okay. A. Okay, I think I've got it. I don't think it likes this little spinner, so we're going to go back to this. I got this, I think we got this in our advent box, if I remember correctly. All right, so I'm putting that on the stand. Again, I open it up and I'm making myself a little sandwich here. It's definitely not sewing like I was on my other machine. It's going a little slower. I have to have patience. You know, the speed demon I like to be. This is, okay, it's looking good. We're going to continue with this. I definitely don't think I'll be finishing this morning with this slow machine, but at least I'll get a dent in it. I'll finish it this afternoon. I don't need it. It's not on like a thing. I just need it by the end of the week. This machine sounds like it's dying on me. Do you hear the rooster? There we go. Okay, it's getting warmed up. I was just checking something under the lid. Let's see what we got going on here. Good morning, Teresa. My older machines, I had to turn something on the flywheel to loosen it, to disengage the needle so the bobbin would wind. Yes, all my other older ones I could do that with. This one doesn't have that. If you have a wheel on the side of your machine, you can hold the large wheel still and turn the small wheel. Yes, I don't have that small wheel thing, counterclockwise. Yeah, all my other ones had that, but this Rocketeer doesn't have that. Yep. Yeah, there's no inner knob. So when you look on this, it's more modernized, I guess. I'm going to look it up. I'll YouTube it later on. Let's see. I might change the camera angle so you could see from this side sewing out that way. I have no idea how I'm going to set this out either. I just basically cut all the scraps I had. I have more. Uh-oh. at this one. This is such cute, cute fabric. Let me see if I can turn on this light. There we go. Give us more light in here. Move you over here. Here we go. So over here, see? I don't know if you could see. I have a mess, but other than the mess, I have this, which is one wheel. So there's no, like, the little tiny silver part is not there. And when I move this doesn't do it. This is like part of the whole thing. So that's why there's something else that I must have to do, because this is all like even though it looks like two pieces, it's like all one piece. And let's look over here. And we'll go this way. Now you're seeing my corners. You probably can't see it because it's, hold on, let me move this out. Because those words are in the way. You turn it, yeah, but yeah. So that's what I got to figure out, what's going on. Maybe, I mean, yesterday this thing was so jammed it wasn't even operating. Let me see something. What if I engage this? Then can I? No. Nope. Today, these pieces that I'm using are 7.5 by 7.5. I don't know if I told you that, but that's what I'm using right now. All right, so I have this stack here. And I'm gonna just grab these. There we go. People are getting up this morning. I'm waking everybody up, being probably in this living room. I found the video I will send you. Okay, thank you. I'm sure I'm going to have to probably take it apart again. of bobbin. Ran out of bobbin. All right, let's see. I do have another bobbin that I can. Oh, I thought I had another bobbin. Here it is. Here it goes. So I have another machine, which is the 403, I think, and that uses the same bobbin. So I do have bobbins from filling it up with the 403. So if worst comes to worst, I can fill it up with the 403 until I can figure this out. That's what I'm thinking. Well, it does so very good for these little squares. I'm going to give it that right now. So I lowered the tension on this, and I think by lowering the tension, it fixed the thread breaking constantly. All right, so we're done with this part. I need a lot more squares. So I need, let's see, email sent. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 13 more of these scraps here. So I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to cut some of these squares. So this one, that doesn't, I don't know what that goes to. So we have that. And probably those two now can be put together. Where did my other stuff go? Franken batting. Love it. This table I don't think likes me to cut on it. I might have to move over. Nope, that's too small. I'll put that over there for more franken batting. Okay, we're gonna move over here. I don't want to break the table. We'll go over to this this area right here. That's my 301. This is all my rug stuff. I'm taking over the whole house now, officially. Oh my dear. All right, so now we have over here. And I'm using the back of my mat to cut these. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to do some more. So this one here can go with this one. And then this one here, let's see, can go with this piece, can go, actually this little piece can go with this, and that piece can go there. And this one, I just need, let's see, nope, that's not that size. This is it. And this can go with this piece right here. So these 3 can be franken bat into 3 more blocks. Actually, I should probably use these 2 because these 2 are the same ones. And I have plenty. Yes, okay. So we have those 3. We'll come back over here and sew. It is a quiet morning, I will say that. I am so achy. Okay, we'll continue on this. Annette, what are your students doing in school? What is the lesson now that you are back? Look at these animals, they're so cute. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Melanie. I am working on my vintage sewing machine. My Rocketeer. Have a good day. There we go. So I don't know. I didn't watch any of the Super Bowl yesterday. Let's see. We are finishing up a unit on living on in a budget with real life choices and egg babies. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure. And they got to find out the price of eggs. Eggs in the supermarket on sale were $7.49. How did I know that? Because when I went to the grocery store, if my girls don't start putting out, um, we are gonna have to buy eggs because the egg situation here on the farm is not very good. Yeah, the egg situation on the egg farm, no bueno. Mm-mm. Oh, I am gonna break that before. I should put a piece of tape on that. So, what happens is in the winter, these they use a lot of their energy trying to keep warm, and so therefore the egg production is low. Let me see what's wrong with my. All right, so it somehow got out of where it needed to be. This machine has a lot of different levers or whatever you want to call those things. Ouch. To have to put it through. All right, there you go. We hopefully will be doing good again. Let's see. I'm not used to this little button that you have to push in order to get this to go. All right, and oh, don't tell me it broke again. Nope. You good? Yep. All right, I gotta go on the other side. It all fell. So I watched none of the Super Bowl last night. I actually fell asleep up here on the couch around 5:30, and then I think it was just because I was in such little bit of pain. Well, no, a lot of pain. And I went to bed, and then I went downstairs and I just fell asleep. I think I got up at 10, Maybe, I don't know. I got up sporadically, but I think I had been really asleep from 5 to 5 this morning. All right, let's see. I have this, it's like splintering over here. So I had to go get tape and see if that helps. All right, let's see. Good morning, Dawn. Let's see. I gotta go back. I am not, hold on, I'm gonna sit down. Today's gonna be an interesting day. I have no idea if I'm gonna make it. All right, so okay, baby chicks just hatch are selling for $5 each. I think I may have to start hatching eggs. They are getting too valuable to eat. I received a grant from Aldi's for $250 for our cooking needs supplies. Oh, that's great. That's really awesome. That's where I go. And eggs there at Aldi's was $6. Yes, very handy for with the price of everything going up when it comes to groceries. It sure is. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Joyce. Okay, let's continue. I am sewing on my Rocketeer and I am making a baby quilt. I'm going to take off these shoes. Using my Rocketeer that I just kind of restored yesterday. But clearly I didn't restore the function of making a bobbin because I can't get that to work. But I got my zigzag to work and I got this foot to here. And then we might have to go for a field trip to my room for the design wall. Okay. Something else just went wrong. Let's see what else. Okay, I just, what the heck? Here's this. Oh, I ran out of bobbin. Okay, let's see what other bobbin color I could find in the box. Wow, this morning all kinds of things. Good morning. What is your name, Babalota? Or is it that? New camera setup, waving from the Netherlands. Yeah, we're in my living room, and this was all locked up yesterday, and I actually restored it, but I can't get the bobbin area to work. Not a problem, Giovanna. You need to take care of yourself. Over there in the corner, if you see a quilt, that was my father's comfort quilt that he used throughout his medical journey. All right, let me go find another bobbin. That's funny. It says Singer attachments for class 301 machines. Oh, this is blue. Blue is good. Gray. Purple, maybe not purple. And more blue. It's not the best option. I probably should not be using this thread, but we're going with it. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Deb. So let's go with, let's see. I'm breaking all rules today. We're just using what we got. All right, there we are. So what this machine, I bought this machine from a quilter. Her husband was selling it. So I do know that she does use cotton thread, and I do know that she was using this machine. It had been a while, like within, I don't know, 2 years or so. So the thread can't be that terrible, is my guess. There it goes. I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It is strong. The thread is strong. All right, here we go. So I actually bought, let me count how many machines I bought from this guy. 1, 2. I bought 2 machines from him. I had to think about it for a second. I will say it's sounding better and better the more I'm using it. Okay, so now I'm going to engage it into a zigzag. So these buttons here, let me show you. Ready? Can you kind of see? I know it's, there you go. So these buttons. So here it will tell you the stitch and what the code is. So I need a zigzag. So I need to go to B. So I press this top one in and then I pull this one out and go to L. And it is there. Let me go get what I'm going to zigzag. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more squares. And then I have enough for the quilt. So I'm going to zigzag these 2 pieces together. And let me see. I found another scrap piece of batting, so. I've got another piece here. Got it. And then let's see what else I can come up with. I'm here. I am just. So this one's okay because this one is the size I need. These two are just shy, so that I'll have to do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what did I say I needed? 6, right? 2, 3, 4, oh, and 5. Oh no, I didn't need 6. Definitely no Rita. What? The older, here we go. We're gonna go back for a little. You love older machines. Thank you. There are a lot of styles on the old ones. Yeah, there was. The old ones, the older technology just kept going forever, it seems, unlike technology-based ones. Makes you wonder if the technology-based ones are still going to be as long-lasting. Probably not, being that my other machine, I have already put in a motherboard, and now it needs another fix. I have 3 treadle machines, a Bernina, and a professional tailor machine. I only use the Bernina, though, not even that at that moment. I know we are sending all our positive energy to you in those Netherlands. I think the ones that are computerized won't last as long because the technology changes. So true. When I lived in Michigan, I had collected a total of 29 sewing machines, all unique and functional. And when I moved to Florida, I donated most of them and bought 5 of them with me. Wow. Too bad, Muriel, that we couldn't connect you and Annette together. That's what she needs for her classroom. Machines. All right, so now I have to, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna trim these down now that I've franken-batted them. Oh, I forgot this one. Well, we'll just get that first. So now I have the little doggies here. And they recommend that when you do this, you use all of the same batting. But you know what? I'm going with it. I've done this several times using my scraps. And as long as I don't put polyester blocks with, oops, I have to change this. A and oh my God. K and then A. That's it. Yep. As long as I use my cotton scraps, I haven't really seen much of a quick difference between all the different brands. Because honestly, I buy whatever's on sale at Joann's. And you see, look at this piece. It's got two Frankenbacks. It's okay. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to know it. It'll be our secret. Now the walking foot I have on here is a modern walking foot. I bought it on Amazon, and I bought it for a slant machine because these are the ones from the 403 and up that Singer made, was for slant machines. So Rocketeer is a slant machine, my 301's a slant machine. So almost all my vintage machines that I have here at the house are slant machines, except for my really, really old ones. Those aren't slant. All right, so I'm gonna go and just trim this really quick to the size I need. Okay, then I have all my blocks hopefully sewn up. We'll go to the design wall and we'll have some fun. All right, we should be good. Now, I'm gonna go find my other shoe. Let's see. What does this say? What are you making? I am making a rag quilt. I just keep thinking to get a technology-based machine, but I pretty much guarantee I'm going to end up using it once or maybe twice at the most, end up going back to my non-technology machine. I only use my domestic machine when making hair scrunchies. I use my industrial machines when I am making purses and tote bags, and sometimes I use them to quilt on. I have a 1980 HV Husqvarna, is what I'm going to guess, 6690, and an early computer model. Still functions better than any other, but the computer isn't entirely internal. The stitches are grouped on the slats. So to the internal motherboard, which isn't very big. So I have an Elna Diva, which I bought used, and it was very expensive years and years ago. Oh my God, like 2000, which is like first generation computerized Elna. And that thing ran forever. It was during COVID. I finally killed it during COVID. My honey, what killed it really was the presser foot. The presser foot needed to be rewired, and he did. He rewired it, and he used like the old time, where did we go? We went, I don't know, like, those old Walkman headsets. They were like the foam with the thing. He cut off that and somehow used that, rewired it so it could plug in, and then my foot worked. But then after a while, the actual foot gave away, and I still have it because it's my baby, but I did. I wore it out. And believe it or not, it wasn't even the computer I wore out. All right, so here we go. We're going to do our last pile of these. I don't know what happened to my other pile. It has to be here somewhere. Oh, it's right here on the floor. We actually were very productive on how much we did. Because I did absolutely nothing yesterday except for repair this machine. My room's a disaster. We're gonna walk over. Yeah, I don't know what is up with me. I'm gonna leave that on. I'll leave all this on. Good morning. Wrong gauge wiring. The newest machine I have is a Kenmore Ultra Stitch. Technology is too fickle for me. Okay, I'm back, but I'll be driving, so I will. Yes, please be safe. Oh, Giovanna. Yeah, we know you. You were, yeah. Did your mechanic pick you up today, Giovanna? Did your mechanic pick you up today? Did you need your car fixed again? No, just messing with you. I have made my rag quilts, but I use fleece to make mine. Don't answer because you're driving. We need you to be safe. All right, so, because, when I need something, I blow up my room looking for everything. Oh, let me push in my batting scraps in. Here's my book, 3,000. We're going to give this away. All right. Still have all those things to long arm. No, but I was looking at the guys at the insurance company. Oh, too much. All right, so let me get in here. So this is more flannel I pulled out in case if I need more. I actually have to make two, but I can only do one at a time. So I've got to make two, but here's this. Here's more of these scraps. These I think I'm going to try to incorporate. If it's too small, I may use these for the border, and I'll show you how I do that. All right, let's see. I'm still in the parking lot. Oh, wow, I will start the car and go. Good morning, Linda. And here we are. So this is complete now. This is complete. The center. I'm still working on the borders. If you, oh, I'm in the way. See over there, the ribbon border, kind of. I'm still working on that. I kind of like this ribbon border. I'm almost tempted to cut more scraps, because I think I have some more, and make the whole thing a ribbon border. I'm really thinking about it. That's why I have not put it. See, I was thinking I'd put a solid border on the sides and then just have that. But I really do like this ribbon border. So I don't know. I'm going to think on this a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. I do. I love that ribbon. The only thing is I don't have any more of this white, so I can't do the ribbon border. So that's right. That's right. I ran out of white. I don't have any more of the one that I used in this. So I think I will have to do a solid something. I just don't know what. All right, so let's go and map this thing out. So I have a pile of these blues and a pile of these and a couple of these. Oh, here's another one of these. I only have one of these. I have a pile of this, and I have some doggies. Do solid ribbon border, but would that take away from the quilt itself, and then focus ends up on the border instead? Well, I don't mean like a solid border. I don't know. I've got to figure it out. I'm going to use what I have. Whatever is in stash is what I'm using. So it may be a piece border. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm incorporating those HSTs, though. The HSTs are going into there. Good morning, Loretta. All right, so here we are. This one, I'm thinking it's a 5x5, and then maybe I'll do some kind of border. I'm not sure yet. So we're going to put this in the center. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We're just going to have to make this up. We're going to have to make this up as we go. And I'm going to trip over that. All right, let me pull this out and go 5 diagonally. I like diagonal for some reason. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking it really needs to be 6, like 6 across, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I had enough for 36. That's why I was thinking about incorporating some stripes in here somehow, or a border. All right, let's go with 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with that first. And let me grab this. This is 4. So that would work here. And then I have, let's put this here. Let's go with these little doggies. And now I'm down to a couple weird, let's go with this. And now let's fill in over here. Well, let's see. That's don't like that. Oh, here, we'll do this. I'll put this here, and then this one over here, and stick this rando one right here. So it looks like maybe I intentionally tried to do something. All right, and then, no, I don't like that. Well, we put this here. These two. 1, 2. And put one here. Okay, I think this is where we're going with this. So let's measure this. What do we got here? $37, but we know that we're taking almost an inch, if not more, per one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be like a 33-inch. That's a little too small. So one or two things are going to happen. I'm either going to have to add. I think I'm going to have to add. Let me just go add. Put this down here, right? Whoops. This down here, and then let's see. Put one of these here, because we're doing 6 now. So I need to add, and I only have 4 of these. So we'll have to switch this to this. And I'll have to find some other fabric to incorporate in here. We have 5 there. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And that leaves me with 4 here. Or 4 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put this blue here, since that's blue there. Balance the blue a little. All right, so we have that. And then I have 3, so I'm going to put these in because I have 3 of these. Oh, no, I have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, where am I going to put this? Well, we're just going to put it here. Because I think this will be bigger. Then I can put the 2. And then the 1. I've got this side. That means I have to worry about that side. But let me see what this will measure out. 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'm at 44. And then by the time you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it'll be like a 40-inch quilt. Now we have to find more fabric. Let me go. Here we go. I'm going to go back. I was so excited. My hubby went to the store and bought me a very large piece of foam board. Ooh, so I can make portable design. Oh, a portable design. Oh, that's cool. Change of plans. I am near Aldi. I'll go in, get some potatoes, and have a look around. See you later. See you later, Giovanna. Have fun. I love all these. For me, that's fun. Wow, are you moving right along? I am. Annette, it was amazing. It was like, this? He goes well, and I have to see how fabric can stick to it. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. All right, so we're going to pick out more stuff. So I'm going to ditch the idea of using, and this we'll use as the corner. Right here is the 1. Ditch the idea of using this as a border. I have some of this that I could incorporate, and I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, but if I cut more of this, I could put 4 here and 3 here, and then maybe move those 3 over there. Okay, since I have a lot more of this. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. We are cutting this at, and I had it in my hand to cut, just wasn't sure exactly what I was doing yet. Now, obviously, this is not a scrap. This is a big piece of fabric. The other ones were from former projects that I did. So we are going to go with 7.5. Okay. Well, the good news, this doesn't have to be perfect. So we have now so how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 here. So here's 4 of these on this side. And then those 3 are going there. So I need 3 more. So I think I just need 1 row of this. I guess I'm going to try to incorporate as much of this as I could, just because that's what I have. I don't even know why I have such a big piece of this. My guess is it must have been on super clearance. One, 2, and then these 2 here will make the 3 because I needed 3 more. But I feel like I'm still missing, right? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me move those. Then I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I need something that's 2. I need some kind of fabric that's 2 for 2 blocks. What was that before? So this now goes in my pile of scraps, and I do stuff with this. She's cutting with her right. Videos reverse. Yes. I don't know what to do about it. I actually did speak to someone who fixes technology for like corporations, okay? I had discussion with him. He seems to think, this is his theory, because he saw my phone and he said everything is mirrored, is off. He feels that some kind of Apple update along with YouTube, that there's some kind of bug. That's what he thinks. But that was his only thing he could come up with. Love those fabrics. Yeah, I can't cut. I'm cutting with my bright. Burp Rex. Oh, yeah, they would, but I'm going to show you one day, maybe sooner than later, what I do with these. I incorporate them into quilts. Actually, I could kind of do that now if I wanted to, but no. We're gonna see, I have more pieces here. This one wasn't quite big enough. Let me see. What is this? Yep, I don't know. I don't have that. I could use this. Oh, But this may be a too loud. This is Curious, whatever it is. Well, actually, it may not be too loud because this part here is going over there. So that, no, that's too much. It's too much. Okay, I have this. See, I have a little piece of this left. You know what? I may just use it because there's only a little piece. I don't know. I need something that has two. This really doesn't go. Even though I do have some jungle animals. Let's see. No, I'm just going to maybe go with these. We're going to go with it. All right. So we're going to take this. Here we are. I actually have to make, well, I need three boy quilts. 3 baby boy quilts. 2 are for this week. 1 isn't till June, and I don't think I want to use flannel on that because it's going to be hot. I think that's going to be a regular. Maybe it'll be like a regular quilt with a flannel back. I don't know, maybe something like that. Oh, it's 7 o'clock already? Wow, time flies. All right, so here you go. 1 and 2. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 of these. We are going to find some batting. I'm hoping to find batting scraps there. Here we go. Let's use these batting scraps. Maybe I don't have to then franken that. I do need my other cutter though. Now this is a scrap that doesn't belong in there. This is my doggy bed bowl. Here we are. And now we are just well, what did I say? I totally forgot the number. Oh, 9. We're doing 9. I think that's what I said. I think I said 9. So we have 2, 4, 6. And then we have this. What is this? Look, I had already franken batted that. 7. Let's see, will I get anything else out of here? Yes. Oh wow, this is perfect. This is exactly the size I need right here. This one doesn't fit. This padding doesn't fit. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and I just need one more. One more. Okay. We are going to get it out of this. I hate to do that. Hold on. We're going to take it out of this. There we are. We've got it. We've got this. I'm going to grab my cards. And hopefully we're good. We can go. My nose is itchy. Okay. George. Yes, you're right. It is George. Can you put the backside on the front so it's not so bright? I could, but I already put the, I already X'd those. I'm not going to use the George. I'm going to go with this. Yeah, I know it's kiddo time, isn't it? Field trip. It's definitely field trip time. Well, let me put you down so I'm not going to. And find my cards. My cards are right here. I know they're here. Where's my cards? I saw them. That's so funny. I saw my cards because I said, oh, look, I had the stack of cards right here. And now do you think I can find them? I'll grab the other stack. Oh, wait, are they in here? No. Okay, I've got other cards. The survival cards, I don't know where they went. I saw them yesterday. All right, we're going to go with the game. Okay, Boomer. Ready? Here it is. We're in old school. What did the term wet rag refer to? What did the term wet rag, here we go. Let's see, can you see me there? Wet rag. I have no idea. Personality, okay. No clue. Good morning, Sheila. A bore, limp, weak person. Washcloth. All right. It is someone who wasn't being fun. I say that I met someone who has zero personality, sad person to be around. I think we pretty much got that. What did it mean to get your berries razzed? Your berries razzed? Okay. Your berries razzed. Which berries would this be? Your berries razzed. Hi, Joyce. Don't know. I don't either. I'm trying to figure out what berries are they talking about. To get your berries razzed. I don't know. Drink too much? I don't know. If you get something raz, some garlic. Yeah, maybe. Playing with the garlic bread too much gets your berries razzed. I have no idea. I have no idea, Sheila. My mind is going elsewhere and it shouldn't. Okay, what is it? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, it's actually kind of comical. It says, you, wait, you are having fun in a non sexual way. That's what the card says. Alrighty then. What, this is new school. What Kardashian is the youngest? What Kardashian is the youngest? I don't even know all the Kardashians' names, so. Chlor, Jenna. I don't know who these people are. Not a clue. Never watch. Is, oh, Chlor. Are you trying to say Chloe? Chloe? Maybe Chloe? I think there's a Chloe, isn't there? I don't know. Maybe there is a Chlor. I don't have no friggin' clue. Right now, I'm getting my berries razzed quilting here. I'm having so much fun. I believe if I start saying that, people are going to look at me very weirdly. Chloe, okay. Okay, so, Nikki, it is Chloe. So let's see, who is it? It is Kylie. Kylie Kardashian Jenner. She's also one of the youngest billionaires. Wow, there's something wrong with that for just being on TV and being obnoxious. Okay. What does it mean when you agree with something hundo P? Hundo P. Hundo P. I don't know. Okay. What does it mean when you agree with something? Hundo P. Oh, from the other dad, LOL. Wait, what other dad? I guess I don't need to know their drama. Oh, I was laughing on the boobers though. I was trying to clean up my spilled tea. Oh no, sorry. 100%. That is crazy. She's a billionaire. Apparently, she's the youngest billionairess for being on TV. I mean, we're doing something way wrong. I mean, we're razzing our berries right now, quilting. But I mean, other than that, I guess that doesn't get me $1 billion. Bruce. Oh, okay. Not a Kardashian. Gotcha. All right. Well, on that note, hundo means 100%. 100%. What does FB mean on Instagram? Oh, she has a cosmetic line. She has a line of makeup. Okay. But $1 billion worth of makeup? Oh my goodness. Well, then, I don't wear it, so, you know. Okay, what does FB mean on Instagram? That's a new school question. Oh, I have to go straight. Yeah, I gotta go straight. I had to think what I had this machine set on. Oh, that was me. I didn't grab the tails. Well, I will say I'm having an easier time trying to thread this than any other machine, and I don't know why. Facebook. Good morning, Chloe. Facebook. I think you're right. FB on Instagram, that sounds to me like it would be Facebook. Oh, no, it doesn't. Facebook is wrong. I thought so too. So I'm going to leave that up there. See if anybody else knows what FB is on Instagram. I mean, I'm not an Instagrammer, so I do have a page on Instagram, but I don't even know how to manage it or do anything with it. Good morning, Dawn. I don't know why, but I always read the greetings in Deb's voice. So it is follow back. Follow back. What generation is the best educated? Boomers, Gen X, or millennials? And that depends on what you mean by best educated. Because you could be the best educated person and not have any common sense to yourself. Believe me, I've seen it. Or you could be the best educated person and have no street smarts. And, to survive, you need to have a little bit of common sense and street smarts. So I don't know what their answer is, but just putting it out there. And manners. Manners too. Respect and manners. That's, for me, a form of education too. Because living in a selfish society is no bueno. All right. Let's see. Millennials. Millennials have the highest percentage of college degrees compared to any other generation. So any millennials that are watching me, I love you guys. But, okay? I've met some of you guys, and some of you guys don't have street smarts. And sometimes you don't even have manners. Just saying. I will say the older crew may have a little bit more street smarts and manners because we had to fight for everything back in the 70s and 80s. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm considered, actually. I don't know if, I know I'm not a boomer. I don't know if I have no idea what I am in what category. But I do like what millennials do. And it is something that I've incorporated in my own life, is instead, and this is a millennial thing, instead of having stuff, right? Stuff. They have experiences. And that I love of millennials have experiences. And what I mean by that is that they might not buy each other gifts, but they go on excursions, adventures, instead of like the gifts and the stuff that collects dust. I will say that's what the millennials brought to us. which is kind of cool. So I have a lot of boomers, Gen X. Nobody said millennials. I would say Gen X. I have one kid book, smart, no common sense. One common sense, no book smart. With, well, you know, can't say here, but I can relate with you, Joyce. You're a Gen X like me. Okay, I'm a Gen X. I think we're like between this whole thing of boomers and millennials. I think we have the best of both worlds. That's how I would describe a Gen X. Best of both worlds. Pastry, yes, Frank, I'm a pastry chef, but right now I am what was that we learned new? I have my berries razzed all in quilting right now. Plus, if we got out of line, we were quickly put in our place. Yeah, kind of. All right, so here we are. Here we are. What would you call the generation that was like between like, I don't know, five years ago to now? I don't know. I find the generation from about, I don't know, let's say 8 years ago to now is a very crafty generation. Like, because you have Instagram, everybody's out there Instagramming some like crafty thing that they've done, which is kind of cool when you think about it. I don't know what that generation is called. I don't follow that, so I have no idea. Let's see. Good morning, Joydy. Can't type. Gen Z, is that what we're on right now? Okay. I think they're crafty and adventure. They're like full of adventure and crafty. Millennials are crafty too. Okay. I knew that they were the most educated. Like they're the ones that all went to college, like the first generation of going to college. But I've met a lot of millennials that didn't have common sense or street smarts. And that's not all millennials. I'm just saying, you know, I've just met some. I'm probably going to get a rash of nonsense from my family. Hey. All right, so whoever had this bobbin must have wound different colors on here, because now we're into white. Oh. I don't want to lose this thread. Come on. There we go. So this is I think this is going to be the first time you've seen me sewing on this. I restored this machine yesterday. I wanted to go live and actually do this whole restoring live yesterday, but I was tired. And then Lynn was on, and then someone else was on. Why can't I think of his name? Becca's boy. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name right now. He's so funny. He moved to DC. I'm listening, hearing his voice right now, but I can't think of his channel. So I just fixed it and just hung out on other people's lives. Lurking. I should say lurking on other people's lives. Good morning, Aisha. Children of millennials are called Gen Z. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why I got to be careful what I say. Ian, that's it, Ian. Oh, no. Oh, I did it. I can't believe I actually didn't do it earlier. So when you're not careful, this is what happens. My daughter is a millennial, but she's full of useless information, Teresa. Oh no, what happened, Joydy? What did we miss? What was the fun we missed? Yeah. Alpha generation after Z. Yeah, I don't know the generations. I got, I can't even see. Let me rip this. Poppy, Debbie had a pop. Yes, but I think I was asleep by Debbie's thing because I woke up this morning and I saw Debbie was on. I fell asleep between 5:30 and 5:45 on the couch. And then I remember getting up and it was like 7 something. I don't know. And then some people were texting me and I was texting them back, but I was sleep texting them like I really wasn't in. And then I shut off and put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And then woke up this morning around 5. So I missed that one. Okay, thank you, Joydy. I just saw that. Yeah. So let's talk about more stuff here. Who is the most overweight? Do we really need to know that? Okay, who's the most overweight generation? Boomers, Gen X, or millennials? Boomers, Gen X, or millennials? I'm talking to you with me to take out the trash. I have a lot of Gen X boomers. I have no idea. I don't want to say millennials, I think, are very health conscious. But who knows? But maybe they eat out the most. I don't know. Gen X, boomers. Okay, we're all over the board. Nobody said millennials because I do think, I thought they weren't either because they were the most health conscious. But they may be health conscious, but it does say millennials. In fact, they are now on pace to be the most overweight generation in recorded history. So, wow. Yup. What is the most important issue for younger people today? What is the most important issue for younger people today? All right, let's see. Too much screen time. Okay, I'm going to read these. Let's see. Way too many video games. Wowzer, social media, gaming, too much screen time, survival in the crazy world. Yes, they're still around too much. Eating processed foods and too much media time. The options. There's no options, Giovanna. It's just a new school question. Boomers were the fittest generation before fast food was created and home cooking was the trend. Healthcare, Sheila says. So they say it is the environment, the environment. So that's that, the environment. Okay. So, okay, so we're going now to old school. Who was Mr. Green Jeans? I have no idea who Mr. Green Jeans is. Who is Mr. Green Jeans? I want to say Green Giant, but it isn't that. On Captain Kangaroo morning TV show, he was Captain Kangaroo's sidekick. Huh, I never watched Captain Kangaroo. I know who he is. He's like this dude in a captain suit, right? Playing a piano or something. He was Captain Kangaroo's BFF. All right, sure. I'll go with that. A character from the TV show Captain Kangaroo. Yep. What 1970s show played Moving On Up as the theme song? Oh, I know this because I love this show. Now it's playing in my hand. Oh, no, no. And it stars Wheezy. Not Jeezy, but Wheezy. Oh, now I will start the car. See you all on the other side. Yep. Yep. We all got it. Moving to the east, right? Apartments on the sky high. I think it is the Jeffersons. Good morning, Jessica. It's absolutely the Jeffersons. I mean, I haven't. Let's see. It is the Jeffersons. The Jeffersons. Ready? Old school. What is a 5 and dime? What is a 5 and dime? The song will be in my head. It is. It's in my head right now. I was a regular child in the Captain Kangaroo and met him. How cool is that? I wasn't also a regular child on the Oh, and you were a regular child on Bozo the Clown Show. I don't know that. I have heard of it. Wow, Muriel, look at that. We got a star. Well, we're all stars here, but you're on TV probably. Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Oh, no, no. Okay, a store. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Michelle. How are you? Mwah. Look at you. I see your pretty face showing up. The little tiny tag. Cheap store, department store, drugstore, store. It's a store like a Family Dollar, a cheap store like Dollar Tree, a store that had candy and toys and notions and everything. Yes, I call it like a job lot. It's close to like what a job lot is, or Ocean State, or I don't know if you know that. I'm gonna say, let's see how they describe it. Ready? They say a general store with goods costing mostly 5 or 10 cents. Walmart started one. Walmart started as one. Really? Walmart had 5 and 10 cents? Okay. How did you get in touch with a phone operator? How did you get in touch with a phone operator? Oh, Ben Franklin is still around? Are you says good morning. Michelle, are you enjoying Puerto Rico? 0, dial 0, dial 0. While I was shoveling snow, dial 0. Okay. Yes, thanks, he says. Okay. Dialing 0 on your phone linked you directly to a phone operator. Oh, here we go. We're going to go back on field trip over there to put these up. And I'm going to take some of these with me. Oh, and here is a question for you, Michelle, because I know you know this answer. Ready? Old school. This is why you're going to definitely know this answer. Fill in the blank. Earth, wind, and blank. Earth, wind, and blank. And yes, I got my Rocketeer going. Earth, wind, and blank. Are you kidding me right now, Michelle? Yes. I guess so. Guess he's not playing. Well, there he is. That's one of his favorite groups. Earth, wind, and blank. Earth, wind, and fire. I'm going to say that is the answer. All right, so let's go back to our stuff here. Do we see? Okay, we're working on this end. All right, fire is the answer. Ready? Old school. Simon and Garfunkel's iconic album is called Bridge Over What? Bridge Over what? Kind of like that there. Oh, but I don't have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I have 5. No, I don't have 5. Troubled waters. Wow, lots of troubled waters. I didn't know the answer to that, so kudos to all of you. It is Troubled Waters, released in 1970. Who is Mr. Ed? Old school. Who is Mr. Ed? I'm going to move these. Oh, whoa. That was no bueno. Who is Mr. Ed? All right, I have everything up. So this is what it's going to look like. We have that from there and that from there. So who's Mr. Ed? A horse, of course. I'm going to say a talking horse. That's right. All right, ready? Ooh, what was kick the can? I think I know what that is. Oh, I was thinking of something else. Kick the can. Kick the can. Good morning, Regina. It's a game, yes. In my mind, I said kick the bucket. So I thought that meant that you were dead. No, it's kick the can. That's a different game. Kick the can is a game, yes. It's a game. All right. New school, ready? Thank you. Wait, quilt looks good. Yes, it is going to be a rag quilt. A game we played in the 50s, yes. So, here we go. How to catch. We're going into survival mode right now. Since I'm in here, we can actually do that. I'm going to get these, number these, and you're going to see how I'm going to do that. I wonder how many kids cut their feet on that old can. Yeah, Sheila. I'm sure they didn't run home to mama either. How to catch a turtle. A, grab the turtle by its back flippers, carefully avoiding the edges that are sharp and can cut you. B, grab the turtle by putting your hand flat on its belly and flipping it onto its back. Or C, grab the turtle by the back of its neck, securing its head with your thumb and forefinger. I have no idea why we need to catch a turtle. But I do remember a rhyme, catch a turtle by its toe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So I don't know if that's not a choice. But D would be eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a turtle by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. I don't know. Why am I saying that this morning? One. So I'm just picking these up, and I am going to mark this whole row as one with my Merrily pins. So that's my first pile. So we have a lot of A's, B's, C's, mostly B's. Catch him to catch him out of the road. Oh, I thought it was by because we're going to have to boil it and eat it. Oh my goodness, that's right. I forgot. We had a question how to cook turtle. Yes. Yes. This is so wrong, this game. Okay, it's A. Grab the turtle by its back flippers, carefully avoiding the edges that are sharp and can cut you. How to survive a snowstorm while in the car. A. Evacuate, and this is not for you, honey, because you're not going to be in an area that's going to get snow. A. If evacuate the car and move around so you do not freeze to death. B. Stay in the car and run the motor, revving it frequently to create an insulating layer of warm air around the car. Or C. Staying in the car, turning off the engine and crank a window for fresh air. Light a candle for warmth. D. Who carries a candle in their car to light? I want to know who does that. I actually do carry a lot in my glove compartment for survival of the car. I don't know why I've had this fear that if I ever got in a crash, I need to be prepared with all this stuff. Like if we run off and my car ends up in the water and it's starting to go down, I have scissors to cut myself. Oh, and I also, if you're in a bad car crash, I have scissors to cut myself out of the car. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff, but I don't have a candle. That's not something I have in my car. Nice quilt. I actually have a candle. Okay. Yes, I wait for a turtle to cross the road. I am in no way touching a turtle. Let it be. That's my answer. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Nice. Well, thank you. Do you have a snow day today? No, but I am dressed to go to work. See, got my pants on. I have my navy. I don't know if you can see. They're navy and they are fleece lined um, leggings. BC. It's in the backpack. Oh yeah, with all that other stuff. That's right. The candle takes away the oxygen. Candles does keep you warm though. I keep heavy duty blankets in my vehicle and warm packs of hand warmers. I keep blankets in my car. I would pick it up and take it home. But do you have the matches to light the candle? Well, remember, we did learn how to keep matches waterproof. We had to individually pour the tips in wax. That was a question that we had. All right, so this is 2. So I'm going to mark it with a 2, and then I'm just going to come and pick it up. And this is kind of how I am going to keep this all straight. And then when I pick it up, if you notice, I offset them. Do you have them? Yeah, exactly. So the answer is C. Staying in the car, turn off the engine, crack a window for fresh air, and light a candle for warmth. How to survive if you become lost in a snowstorm. So let's say you picked evacuate the car and move around so you do not freeze to death, but now you did that choice, and now you've become lost in the snowstorm. So that's why we don't pick that choice. So how to survive if you're lost in a snowstorm. A, hike briskly in the direction the wind is blowing. B, drink alcohol for warmth and remain still to conserve heat until the storm subsides. Or C, build a shelter out of accessible materials and signal for help. I think a lot of people drink alcohol for warmth, and then that has nothing to do with being lost in a snowstorm. Just saying. I have a cigarette lighter in my car. All right, that's right. The car has a cigarette lighter. Do new cars don't have a cigarette lighter? I don't have one in my car. I need you to sew the next step. Okay, I got to get going. All right, 3. And then we're going to mark this one with a 4. And the next one a 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5. And then row 6. And then I think we'll take this back out to field trip. And this is 6. So we're going to do it that way. This way. So now we have our packs. And off to field trip we go. Let me see. There used to be a huge Yankee candle store in Williamsburg, Virginia. Yes, Sheila, I remember that when I used to live. I used to live in Williamsburg for 1 year. My friend and I would go on candle date. I would light it for fun. All right, so we have C's. And this is why I don't live up north. My one dose is old from 1998. My vehicle is a 2006 model. D, find a cave that doesn't have a bear in it. Oh, bye, Joyce. Only my old cars have cigarette lighters. 2005 car has a lighter. Hopefully, there's a mechanic in the cave that can help us keep us warm. Giovanna. Mira, I'm surprised no one answered get naked and share body heat to survive, but we're by ourselves. So we better find a young strapping man on our way to do that. Good morning, Sharon. All right, here we go. So here we are. Where to this? So the answer is C. Build a shelter out of accessible materials and signal for help. Okay. Oh, man, things have just gotten really bad. We went from being in our car in a snowstorm to leaving our car in a snowstorm, and now we have to foil a UFO abduction. Oh, no. This has gone really bad. This is a bad snowstorm. How to foil a UFO abduction. Ready? A. Never travel alone in the woods. No UFO abduction has ever involved more than 7 people. B. Dress like a tourist and carry cameras and a map. Appear willing to go with the aliens. Or C. Sheila's like, what? C. Focus your thoughts toward the alien. Tell it, leave me alone. Go away. I have viruses. Okay, so and yeah, so on that note, let me know how we are going to not be abducted by aliens. That would be great. I'd like to know about that. We all stick together. Stop. Stop. So true, Pat. If you pick that other one of drinking alcohol, you might be seeing aliens. Oh my goodness. What a great laugh this morning. Okay, I have my first pile. That's marked 1. So I'm going to keep that 1, believe it, in place. And then I'm going to put that down and put the next one on top. Now you want to, so I've talked about this before. You want to see where your 1/2 inch is on your sewing machine. So I need a ruler for that. I mean, you decide what you want. You can even sew more than a 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this, put down my needle, put this over, and I'm going to see where the line is. So I have decided this line right here, line 5, which is kind of right dug in. But you know what? I will put a piece of tape on there. But right here, my machine actually has a line, right? And it goes all the way down. So as long as I follow that line, I think we're pretty good. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's see what we're doing here. I am that crazy cat lady. Trust me, you don't want to take me. I have excessive baggage, cats. So this is the only time you will sew a 1/2 inch in quilting. Yes, correct. Okay, how cute is that little pink sewing table? Yes, Michelle painted this for me, right, honey? You painted that for me. Good morning, Michelle. Yes, we are trying to not get abducted by a UFO while we were been stranded in a snowstorm. The problem is we didn't listen to the right answer. We got out of a car, then got lost, and now we've been possibly going to get abducted. So the answer, the right answer is how to foil a UFO abduction is C. Focus your thoughts towards the alien. Tell it, leave me alone. Go away. I have viruses. What virus? I don't know. All right. And somehow now we have a tick bite. Yes, we have a tick bite. How to treat a tick bite? A. Burn the bite with a match and wash it with antiseptic. B. Wash the bite with soap and water and apply antiseptic. Save the tick for analysis and keep an eye out for disease symptoms. And C. Go to the emergency room immediately. Cooties. Who tested that theory out? I don't know who tested that theory out. All right, so we're putting the two. I put the tape on here, and we are just going to sew. And it could be bigger. It really is not a science. You know, it's like a 1/2 inch-ish. And that marking was the closest to the 1/2 inch line, so that's why I went with it. So it may be a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, but it's okay. As long as I'm consistent, that's all that matters. And then here we are. And wow, look at all those layers. And this is going like butter right through this, like butter. I'm not talking to you. My son. It's running through like butter. He goes, what do you want? Oh, good morning, Molly. Hey, are you sewing along the bottom? Wait, are you sewing along the bottom together? I don't know what you mean by that. I am, here, we'll take another one. Let's see. Let's go here. So here's number 2. Here's my 2. So I'm taking my 2 and I'm putting this next one on top of it like that. I'm lining everything up and I'm lining up where my tape is, or that line. Can you see? Okay, and then I'm going in. I'm using a walking foot. You really definitely need a walking foot. This really is not a project without a walking foot or whatever your machine wants to call it. That's why I bought a walking foot, so that I could make the rugs and these rag quilts. And now these next 2, this goes there and this goes on top. I hope I did that right. I'm going to go to my 3, and because I've marked everything, I know in between where everything is. So I have that one, and then move this one on top. And now I'm just going to run this right through. My guess is this line actually is probably a 5/8 line, right? Because this is used for dressmaking. So but it was the closest thing to a 1/2 inch, and it's totally fine. It's going to make the fringe really nice. It's going to be very fringy. Now, so as I am not getting too wild here, I want to, oh, I ran out of bobbin. So I lost that battle. Okay, let's see. We'll go with this one right here. And now I have to pull back this tape. Oh, no, I don't. Someone else put another color on here. So we went from blue to gray to back to blue. This person wants to mess with me. Okay. Put my tape back down. All right, so here we go. We got our, I'm going to finish up this row because I don't want to get lost. And then this goes in. I'm going to feed this one in. And now I'm going to come over here where number 3 is. So I have 1, 2, so there's number 3, my little 3 tag. And click that, and then come over here. So now these 3 are 1s, and this one here is a 2. So now I am clipping in between to keep everything in order as best as I can. All right. So I have this, you see where it says 1 here. And then I'm going to open up this one. And then open up this one. Now, do you see that I put it here? 1 comes here. This next one comes up. So that these fringe parts are on the outside. Now, I know this is 1. This is where things are going to get hairy a little bit. It's going to get a little hairy over here. I'm actually going to go ahead and, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go grab, grab a pile of leader and enders, which is right here. I'm not even going to grab my 2.5-inch squares. We're just going to go with these little things. All right, so we have, and this is why I left my pin here, because this way I know that this is the side that I want to be on. I'm going to put the next row, put that on top, knowing that these 2 fringy parts are on the outside. Good thing this couch is behind me. It's coming in handy. Take another one of these. All right, so we now have our first row. And we are sewing this. We're actually sewing the back because this is really the front. Okay, for right now. So there is our 1. And now we want to do our second row, which, let me look for the tag that says 2. Here's 2. Okay. So again, open this, trim it. So that's ready now to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to put this here. And I want to make sure that I still have a diagonal line going. See if I put this here before I sew anything. And I did. So that means I have placed everything how it's supposed to be. Just a last minute checkup so that you don't have to jack rip later. Let's see if we have any questions on that. Oh, about that tick bite. So this is interesting. This tick bite situation, A, it says burn the bite with a match and wash it with antiseptic. That's what my mom did. Just saying. But that's not the right answer. B, wash the bite with soap and water and apply antiseptic, save the tick for analysis, and keep an eye out for the disease symptoms. And then C, it says go to an emergency room immediately. That's what I did because I didn't want to mess with a tick and I was panicked. I didn't want my kids to have Lyme disease. So I did C. So it's interesting. My mom did A, I did C, and the right answer is B. Which is what the doctor's office, I think, did. All right, so we have A, C, B, A's. Good morning, Molly. Let's see. Are you sewing the bottom together? Are you doing the so you are doing the sides? Yes, I'm doing the sides, the rows. The rows. I'm joining the blocks into rows. What keeps it from raveling past the stitch? Well, you will see when I start back tacking. I'm not at the back tacking situation just yet. Sorry, I'm late. You're never late, Lisa. You're working. First, you have to get the tick off, which is easy if you know how to. Correct. Morning, Norma. I know it will travel because what stops to ravel a single row of stitching? Well, because I'm going to put the the stitching. Well, first of all, I don't know. I just don't have problems, but I do back tack. I will show you when I back tack. I'm not back tacking now, but you will see me back tack. Just not yet. Which is cover the tick in oil so it suffocates, breathes through the skin, and it pulls out the mouth to breathe. Santa said, good morning. Santa. Oh, I'm like, Santa. It's Michelle. Santa. Santa is my grandmother. You've all met her. Yes, tell her good morning. Oh, is she watching me? Hi, Grammy. She's going to clip the edges when she washes them. I thought it said when she gets wasted. I was like, what? When she's washed them, and it will fray. Yeah, exactly. I've made a rag quilt or rugs. Glad for the demonstration. Good morning. Yep, everybody's morning. Good morning, Jamie B. Yep. So here we go. We're going to go to the second row. So now, again, I'm taking this top one and flipping it over so that my fringe edges are out. I'm going to move this guy over. Line it up. And then we're going to sew that. And then I'm going to open this and set my next one. And that's correct. And I do double check with the first row. I don't have my design wall here because it's in the other room. So I just kind of have to, I'm showing you without a design wall, which may be helpful for some of you. So let me show you. Now that I have two rows together, because it's 8:03, I'm going to show you the two rows. So I have row 1 and 2, right? So I'm going to do, here we go, row 1 and 2. See how they go side by side? They're doing what they're supposed to. I come in here, and I would actually pin at this sections, and you see how they're both out? And this is where I start back tacking. So when I do the two rows together. So I'm going to come here, and I do pin at this point, but we don't have, the pins are over there. I'm not going over there right now. So I'm coming in here. I'm going to lock my machine in place, right, for this stitch. And I'm going to come in, and then I'm going to back and back. So I back tacked there, okay? And then I'm going to come here, and actually I'm going to flip this up and this one down because it's easier on the feed dogs. I'm going to come in here, ready? And I'm going to back tack again. So I'm going to go forward and back and forward. So I back tacked at the beginning, back tacked there. So it's locking in the stitch there because this is going to be cut up. So that's why I didn't back tack. I guess that's how I could have phrased it for you. And I'm going to come in here and again nest my seams. I'm going to come here, nest it, and it actually nests perfect. So I'm going to slow down, come in. Oh, I'm going to make sure everything's lined up. And then I'm going to back tack because your weak points will be right there where it intersects. And I'm going to come over here. Okay, I ran out of bobbin again. Hopefully this will be quick. Did I actually run out for real? Nope. The good news is I'm all ready to go to school. I just have to go out. My car is all taken care of because my son, what the heck? All right, here it is. My son cleared it out for me yesterday, so my car is all ready to go this morning. All right, so I'm going to put this back down. Come in here. And now because I'm starting again, I am going to back tack because I'm in the middle of something. Uh-oh. Now I'm coming all the way over and I'm slowing down and I'm going to back tack here. And now I'm going to back tack. So that is exactly where I back tack. I hope this makes sense to you. So when you remember you said, how do you keep it from unraveling? It just doesn't unravel, but it doesn't matter because at this here, I'm going to take my scissors to this and cut it. So it's okay if it unravels there because that has nothing to do with the quilt construction. You're going to back tack here. You're going to back tack at each intersection right through. And then you're going to back tack at the end. By back tacking, it's going to lock that. So it's not going to unravel. And then you have, right now you have 2 rows. Let me see. You should have 2 rows going. Where is my, oh, here it is. Okay. You see, here's my 1 and then my 2 right there. And pretty much I've got them somewhat on point on the thing. Okay. Yes, I find that as well. It doesn't unravel. The flannel doesn't unravel as much. Do you pre-wash the flannel? I do not because I keep everything unwashed because when you do the wash, when you do the flannel, it'll shrink and give you just that little lovey feeling and look. I can't explain it, but it does. It just gives you a lovey feeling. It all shrinks around the same. Yes, I wash it after I complete it. That's right. How much smaller is your batting inside? 1/4 inch. No, so this here, this block in particular, like, I made another block that was 8.5. Remember the 8.5 inch blocks? And then I used 7.5 inch. So this here was a 7.5 inch blocks. And I had already had 6 inch pre-cut. So I used the 6 inch, which is totally fine. You can use 6.5. But it's fine. Everything is encased in here. Everything's looking good. So the rule of thumb, it should be your measurement for your batting and your fabric should be 1 inch difference. This one is an inch and a quarter inch difference. And all because I really had these scraps cut up. I hope that helps you guys out. So anyway, I have to wrap this up. I do have to wrap this up. I will continue making this. If I continue making this today, I will go live if I continue making this today to finish this up. If I don't continue this today, then you'll see me do it tomorrow. I just don't know how my afternoon is. Yes, I'm still live, Rebecca. I know you can throw me off the channel. You can also use flannel inside the batting. Correct. You can absolutely do that. And Anna just made one that was only using regular fabric and flannel inside. So there is so many things and so many possibilities. But anyway, I'm heading out. I've got to go just check on those chickens before I leave. Yeah, exactly. I'm ready to go. I've got everything packed, so I got some time. But I'm leaving. So everyone, take care. Have a good day. Pass it forward. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. I am having a pass it forward at 3,000. I'm so close. I need you to share my channel out so some people can find me. And that's about it. So take care. See you soon. Bye.